Why is my heartbeat going up? I'm not even attacking. What's going on? I'm just standing here. Why? I gotta focus. Okay. It's fine. We're good. We're good. We've got a match. VM Legacy taking on Millesime MG, where Teemper is in to kick this one off. This is the quarterfinals of the Eon League here, as Teemper is going to come in with the EDrags. This is not hard mode. No. Many of you probably are wondering. But EDrags, let's take a look at some of the equipment. The giant arrow, the spiky ball, the healing tome, and we got some hogs on the Royal Champion instant queen ability from the top side to help fly across the space, taking out a sweeper. We've got a baby dragon off to the right. EDrags going to move his way right on in. That queen is going to potentially path her way up and around to the left, while the stone slammer is going to try to make its way in towards the Seagull Artillery. Pops that Warden Eternal Tome. King coming in to the bottom with regular wall breaks because he's taking super barbarians and rocket loons as well. So he doesn't have a super wall breaker. As the queen, though, she's going down to the top side. So he loses the queen and her continuous walk towards the defensive king and that monolith. So he's going to freeze the town hall. Freeze this monolith here as the EDrags are going to continue their way in. And the EDrags are going to make their way to the town hall as the RC still has her ability. RC's ability is going to go off with the hogs, but he's only got one EDragon left onto the town hall here. He needs to path his way back. EDragon down here dies. This EDragon's hanging on for dear life, and the death of this EDragon. Wait for it! Yes! The death of the EDragon takes the town hall down, and the Royal Champion doesn't have to go for it and get hit by that town hall explosion as he is hanging on for dear life as the Royal Champ now needs to move to the bomb tower. Takes that down, working through the defensive king, and down he goes. And this storage will go down here. Minute 40 left in the attack, but it is indeed a 3-star here for Teemper. Getting it done, taking down Ninja's base. And Darkstar is up, taking on Natchoa's base with the Root Rider and Valkyries. Starting off with that king to the top side. Queen's got that healer pup, and the Roots are coming in with that Grand Warden, Apprentice Warden, Valkyries. But does he have a jump? Yes, indeed. Probably going to pair this jump in with that king, as he's going to move this king into the core of this base, while the Queen's going to continue her charge through here as the Ice Golems get lured out of the Clan Castle. And he is using the... Wait, I don't see it. Where is it? Oh, the Siege Barracks is down to the bottom side of this base. Moving right on through there as he's got to path his way to the town hall, but there's a little bit of a gap that's over here that's going to be a little bit awkward as these Root Riders have to path their way through here. Now overgrowth the town hall. Still has the queen ability as he continues way. King's going to push his way into the defensive queen. Out comes a bunch of red air bomb to the bottom side. Super minions taking out the mortar. Super barbs around the edge. Needs to path these Root Riders back to the core here. Super Minion's going to reach over the wall, grab that bomb tower, but he has already lost. Where is the Royal Champion? She's gone somewhere. I don't even know. Oh, no, she's right there. She's right in the mix, and he does rage up, leaning in towards the town hall. There is a poison spell tower that is waiting there. Freezes again. He's used all his spells at this point. Now he's just finishing it up. The Queen's going to go for the scatter shot. Town hall goes down, and Darkstar is going to be getting a 3-star here. G. As in terms of total time, we have a minute 20 to a minute 23. This one's close. And Max is up to take on a Darkstar. Max coming in with the Root Riders and Valkyries. He does have a jump spell and an overgrowth as well. 6 Root Riders, 7 Valkyries. And let's see, we got the Giant Gauntlet on the King, Frozen Air on the Queen, Healing Tome, and the Hog Puppet. The Siege Barracks down to the bottom side. King's going to path his way down there, but is he going to pair in that jump spell to be used with the King to continue his way in towards the... No, he jumps it right here. Okay, could bring the King back into the scattershot into the core, while the Roots are going to come and move their way to the left towards the top side of the space. Out comes the Clan Castle. Archers. Drops that poison spell. Poison on the defensive side gets launched. And now he's trying to path his way in towards the middle. There is now the overgrowth as he's going to path around. We've got the P.E.K.K.A.s coming out of the Siege Barracks to the bottom side. Queen's taking the jump into the core, going for the scatter shot. He's going to have to continue in through the CC. Hasn't dealt with the full Clan Castle yet, but the Valkyrie in the core can help clear it. Ground Skeleton's popping. Drops a rage to the top side. Now pops that Warden and Eternal Tome a lot later as these Root Riders can get healed back up as the Valkyrie's coming to the top. We got super barbs coming up there as well. More super barbs can come off to the right side. The queen has taken an awkward pathing. Unfortunately, now forced ability. She's sitting in the poison spell. And we've got hogs. And the RC has popped her ability. Does have one more rage. Queen's going for the town hall. Freezes that up to be ensure that he secures it. Root Rider's pathing the way to the right side. He drops a wall break. My voice is cracking here. Drops a wall break off to the right. And now he's going to help remove that monolith through this tornado trap. And Max is getting a 3-star here. My voice can't handle it. It's too much. Well done to you, Max, here. Down goes the 1 storage. Down goes that final storage, and it is a 3-star. Putting pressure on VM Legacy. We have Hawk, a.k.a. Mammoth, now up to come in with the roots himself. We got that giant arrow right away off to the bottom side. Going to fly across the space as we have a Siege Barracks. Going to move his way to the left with the Pekkas. Drops the Skeleton spell right next to that queen as the Root Riders are down. And the Valkyries. Going to path his way into the monolith. Is he going to wall break? Yes, he's going to wall break allow this queen to continue into that Ricochet Cannon. We got Super Barbarians continue their way to the right as these Root Riders can path their way straight into the middle with a jump spell to give him access towards the Town Hall. Does have the Overgrowth, waiting to utilize it. Now sends it in as he's going to have to push through this triple... Is it triple Ice Golem CZ? Or at least 2 of them there. As that King ability has gone off. Queen's going to continue her path to follow behind this Barbarian King. The Baby Dragon is moving its way to the right side. Hogs clearing now the top. Or the Super Hogs, actually. I think they came out of the Siege Barracks. Super Barbarians continuing around. We got the Defensive Rage near the Town Hall. Barbarians off to the right. Still has the Royal Champion ability. Has a Rage. Has a Freeze. Drops the Freeze now. Continuing his way right on through. Taking down KingsMan's base. Got the path his way into this multi-target Inferno. Pushing right through that Town Hall. That poison. That's not going to matter. It's not going to slow him down a bit. As Hawk is delivering a 3-star here. Well done. And adding a triple and keeping this one all tied up. Natchoa is up, looking to continue the 3 stars here with the Root Riders and Valkyries with that early Queen ability. With the Queen going to make her way to the right, while the King is coming down to the bottom side. Does not have a jump spell here. As he's going to go straight away, wall break that King and pushing these Root Riders and Valkyries straight to the bottom side into the defending Royal Champion. As the Queen is going to continue her way through towards that Scattershot. Going to path his way into the Monolith. We've got the Royal Champion already deployed to the bottom side. It has an Ice Golem popping that Warden Eternal Tome. Raging this Queen up here with the Super Barbs coming to the bottom side. Pathing his way right on through towards the Town Hall. And there is the Overgrowth. And he's pathing his way into the multis. Poisons get launched. And we got that Siege Barracks with the Wizards coming out. Pekkas are getting distracted or getting hit by the Ricochet Cannon there as he drops the poison now for the Clan Castle. Pathing his way to the multi-target Inferno with that King. Does have the Royal Champion ability still in the bag to utilize. We've got the Super Barbs coming to the left. Super Minions having their shots come right on through from that Siege Barracks. Now he's going to have to freeze the Town Hall because a lot have kind of just ignored it, but they did take that down, and he did end up losing his Queen off to the right side. Super Minions finding some traps. Root Riders going and continuing the way to the left side. Does have a couple Super Barbarians to sprinkle in as the RC is pushing her way right on through the single. Does take that down. Now pathing his way to the Ricochet Cannon. Takes that down. Takes out the Multi-Arch Tower. And it is indeed going to be a 3-star here, my friends. Another trip for Millesime MG. Synthe is up here with the Dragons. Giant Arrow is going to try to snipe both of these sweepers. I don't think he can from an angle of a building on the outside, but maybe he can snipe one of them from a corner. There's a dragon balloon. Yep, there it is. And he grabs at least the one arrow that is pointing in the direction of these dragons here. Well done. Still impressive that you line up the shots like that as he pops this Warden ability, protects the dragons, protects the blimp, flies across here towards this Town Hall. He does lure out this Clan Castle, does have the clone. Does he invest? Yes, he indeed does invest that clone spell on the balloons. It loses all of them. So the Town Hall has gone down, damaged the multi. Didn't take it down. The jump spell is going to give King access to that monolith there. Does have the giant gauntlet. Freezes it up. Out comes these ice golems as these dragons are continuing their way towards this top side, moving in towards the Ricochet Cannon. We have the Queen now stuck on a wall. Royal Champion has been deployed. Does have the Super Barbs to send into the bottom side. Finds a Seeking Air Mine onto these dragons in the core here. He needs the rest of these dragons to come back into the middle. Barbarians can make their way to the left here. He's got plenty of troops here, with especially that Royal Champion. Now pops their ability. The haste coming on through, and Synthe is delivering a 3-star here. 9-9 here. It's getting more intense. The storages are going down. Synthe delivering the triple and keeping their time lead, their time advantage. Well done to you, Synthe, with a minute 18 to a minute 29. TryHard is up with the Root Riders and Valkyries. Does have the overgrowth as well. Can they bring that average time lower? Can they bring it down? That Talon straight in the core here. Monolith off to the left side. Does use the Earthquake and the Giant Arrow to snipe both sweepers and snipes both poison spell towers. I guess the sweepers were just a byproduct. He didn't even care about it because he's coming in with the Root Riders. The poison spells is what he was really going after, as he pops that Warden ability, protects the Root Riders. The Valks pushing his way straight to the core towards a single target Infernos, as this queen can continue her way off to the left. P.E.K.K.A.s are coming out of the siege barracks as well. Rocket Loon's come out there. He's going to push his way into the town hall, but he did overgrowth, as he does have the king with the Angry Jelly actually off to the right side. Obviously now he can target any building, but it looks like he's just continuing his way through there. The town hall needs to come back alive for the Root Riders, but he is passing it. He could come back with the queen and even has the RC ability. Now pops that with a rage, with a freeze, with a poison here, continuing his way to the backside in towards the mile. There's the freeze onto the town hall. Single is locked onto the Grand Warden. RC takes down that single with ease. She moves through the town hall, and this is a very fast triple here coming in from TryHard, looking to bring that average down, as we are now a minute 18 to a minute 23. It is Ninj taking on Max here, as Ninj is coming in with the Dragons. 7 lightning spells, an Earthquake. Do we have the Giant Arrow? No, it's a Frozen Arrow with the double EDrag off to the right side. Pops that Queen ability early, while the Dragons and Balloons are coming to the top with that Baby Dragon up there as well. Warden has been deployed. Is going to path into the Teslas. There is the Blimp. Going to fly in for this Town Hall. There is the Lightning Spells. Warden ability. Ooh, just protects the Blimp. Drops the freeze on the Town Hall. Man, he was multitasking there, as this Blimp can help remove the Town Hall. Does have Yetis coming out, and the CC is far on the right side, which looks like nothing is coming out of there, which is probably filled with ice golems or something. So if he takes out this clan count, he rages. He rages, and look at that, a brilliant rage spell onto that E-Dragon to snipe that Eagle, or to snipe the Eagle Artillery with the clan castle. Fantastic job there. So no CC has been lured out, as he can drop the Royal Champion, pop her ability from the bottom side. The Queen's continuing her way into the Ricochet Cannon. Double Ground Skeletons pop there. So unfortunately, the Queen is getting hit by a lot here. She's got to try to help to stay alive, but does have the Royal Champion continuing through this multi-target Inferno. Warden sniping the Poison Spell Tower. RC's taking out the multi. Does have a Poison Spell to utilize, and Ninj is getting a 3-star here. And it's coming down to the final attackers in this match here. All the pressure will be on. It's 12-12 with the time being 1 minute 19 to 1 minute 23. And KingsMan is up here. Can they get a perfect war and put the pressure onto Fluxxy, as he will be the final attacker that will come in for VM Legacy, as the Queen Arrow does take out the Monolith, takes out the Invisibility Spell Tower. The Queen and the King are going to utilize the Jump Spell in towards the Town Hall. Pops the King ability, and we've got the Root Riders coming in the bottom side with the Grand Warden. P.E.K.K.A.s are making their way to the bottom with that Siege Barracks. Going to continue. The Town Hall goes down. Pathing his way, taking out the Scatter Shot. Out comes the Ice Golem Clan Castle. There is the Warden Troll Tome protecting these Root Riders. Going to push his way into the core to the multi. The defensive rage spell activates, raging up the Expos, the Ricochet Cannon, the multis. Tons of stuff here, as the Queen has unfortunately gone down. Now it's up to him to try to clear this core. These Valkyries doing some amazing job towards the Ricochet Cannon and the multi-target Inferno. The King is trying to stay alive, but he will come back to life with the Phoenix here. Finds a Tornado Trap, getting spun around. The Royal Champion already burns her ability. Has a couple Super Barbarians left. Gonna have to try to path his way into the left side. Grab a Wizard Tower, grab an Archer Tower, grab the multi-Archer all over there as well, as the Root Riders have busted through the wall, allowing these Valkyries and the P.E.K.K.A. to continue towards this back side now. taking out this Archer Tower, the bomb tower. The Wizards help clear the topside Archer Tower. And my friends, KingsMan does get the triple here for a perfect war. Putting up 15 stars, and now the pressure is on the Fluxxy for VM Legacy. He must triple in time to win this match. Why is my heartbeat going up? I'm not even attacking. What's going on? I'm just standing here. Why? I gotta focus. Okay. It's fine. We're good. We're good. Fluxxy is up. If you 3-star with at least a minute and 16 left, you will be victorious. Coming in with the Dragons, does have the Giant Arrow, hits both the sweepers. Fantastic Giant Arrow, as that Queen's going to continue her way to the bottom side. We have the Dragons, the Blimp, as the Blimp's going to fly across, pops the Ward ability, protects the Blimp quite early, so let's see how deep into the base he wants to go. He probably doesn't want to go for the Town Hall. Probably wants to clear the core. Yes, double clone straight into the core to help take out the multi-arch tower, take out potentially the multi. Yes, and it's Yetis that come out of here, actually. They're going to deal with the core, the clan castle. So the Dragons are pathing their way into the Eagle Artillery. The jump spell is giving this King access into the Town Hall as he pushes right on through the Royal Champion. And that King, he does freeze up the Town Hall, continuing his way around. Does have the Royal Champion ability with the Hogs. Super Barbarians coming to the top side. We have the Giant into the Mortar as well up there. He has a freeze, he has a poison spell, but a ton of Dragons are still alive in the core. They are moving around. The Queen is actually still alive as well. Does have the healers on her. Town Hall has been secured, but the Royal Champion, where is she? I don't see. Oh, there she is to the top side. Drops the poison spell to deal with the Skellies. The Hogs are coming with the Royal Champ, pathing into the scatter shot, making his way around. There is a freeze to keep the RC moving on through the scatter. Gonna take out this ground expo as well with about a minute 40 left, meaning he needed at least to be under the minute 40 mark, which he is safe. As you can see, the total time of 7 minutes for Millesime MG, 5 minutes 16 for VM Legacy. And my friends, what a match we had here. Fluxxy does get the triple with 15-15 and a total time of 1 minute 20-second average and an average of 1 minute 24 for Millesime MG, which means VM Legacy advances, and they will be waiting the winner of HTM Esports and Shark Assassin. GG to VM Legacy.